Hey, it's your boy Red, Journey with Red. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. I definitely appreciate you. Would definitely appreciate you more if you go ahead and subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, whatever. Just interact with me. I wanted to talk about goals, okay? Goals are very important. They give us those things that I like to call warm fuzzies when they are accomplished. And for many of us, they make us go harder when we don't accomplish said goals. I seem to have this thing that I call a bucket list, okay? Things that I want to get accomplished before I hit the dirt and it's all said and done. But for the purposes of this vlog, I want to get all these things done by the end of the year. Now, with goals, I find the first thing that you have to do is you have to believe that you're worthy of these goals, okay? Subconscious, crazy freaking thing, okay? If you don't think you're worthy, none of your goals will actually come to fruition. The reason being is you will always find a way to doubt yourself. We have more than enough doubt going on around us by the people we know and the people that say that they care for us and everything else. But the deciding factor is going to be your belief in yourself. Now, the first goal, which would seem impossible to many people, but I definitely feel that I'm worthy of it, is to turn all my projects into passive income of 7 figures, okay? It's really not a lot of money, okay? If you look behind me, you'll see all these high-rise buildings in Philly and all these structures and everything else. Somebody owns those. Somebody actually owns those. And the reason why they own them is because they believe that they could. They definitely believe that they could. You have people like Grant Cardone that's worth, I think, $1 billion. You know, he's like a real estate magician. Real estate magician, okay? He just makes the money flow in, okay? One thing that I noticed about Grant, and I read his book was called The Millionaire's Handbook, okay? And I read the book, and one of the things that I found was, even though he was going through trials and tribulations in different stages of his life, he believed that he could accomplish these things, okay? Now, when you look at business owners, when you look at stores like Macy's or even JCPenney, who even shops here anymore, I don't know, but these all started from one person believing that they could accomplish something. Okay, 7-Eleven, Starbucks, all that came from one person's belief system. So if I believe that I can create 7 figures of passive income, then that's what I'm going to do, okay? By the end of the year, okay? I'm just going to add that, by the end of the year. Now, the next thing, since I was talking about Grant Cardone and real estate and everything else, is I want to have my own building. It doesn't have to be a skyscraper or anything like that. Just a building, okay? Not to rent out, not to make that passive income off of that, but to be able to run my business, home myself, home my family, okay? And actually live without worrying about that tacky thing of keeping a roof over my head. So I definitely want to own a building. Now, the third thing that I want to do, and people that know me know that I've mentioned this for years and years, is I want to travel to Australia and Egypt, okay? Yeah, I can do that now, to be completely honest. It's not really that hard of a thing, but I got to get used to sitting on a plane for hours and hours and hours. I think my max is like 5 hours before I start going stir crazy. Now, the final thing, and this is the most important thing, is I have to let myself be free of people that do nothing but get under my skin. That is the hardest thing. That is really the hardest thing, is to get to the point where I just become completely, unequivocally unbothered, okay? I think that is going to help the mindset. That's going to help me grow, because I still find myself in situations where I allow people to push my buttons to get under my skin. That's a bad trait. That's a bad way to live life, okay? And, you know, I've actually put it in practice where I'm actually just like, I'm not going to raise my voice. I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to get angry. You do you. You know, you do you. I'm going to do me. And I think that's an important way to live one's life, to guarantee a stellar life. That's why I said that's going to be the hardest thing. It honestly is going to be the hardest thing for me, because I know me. You don't know me. I know me. What are some of your goals? What are some of the things that you want to get accomplished, not just for the bucket list before you hit the dirt, but before the close of the year, when 2023 is over? What do you want to be looking for in 2024 for yourself? And once again, it's about believing in yourself, believing in your value, believing in your worth, And you know what? To be completely honest, I think I should make that the next video, about knowing one's worth. I think that's a struggle for many of us, because we live in a world where people kind of tell us, well, you're worth this position at this job. Your business is worth this. Your value to the world is worth this. We have these things that you can look up online. You can look up Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and we can see their net worth. We can just see down to the penny what they're considered worth. There's a train going by. There's definitely a train going by. Hold on. Bear with me for 1 second. 1 second. Here we go. Yeah. So, these people, you can look at their worth, but I'm going to guarantee when you look at these people that are multi-millionaires, multi-billionaires, trust me, they're inside, they're worth more than that. And I think that if you look at your net worth and you go online, I think that you're worth more than that. I know I'm worth more than what is fluctuating between my bank accounts. I think that there's something that I can bring to the world that is valuable. That's the next video. That is the next video on Journey with Red, is understanding your worth. And only you understand your worth. Screw what everybody else says. It's up here. It's always up here. Hey, listen, always comments appreciated. Subscription, if you subscribe, love you to death. Definitely love you. Hey, you can get one of my books. I think I got the link for Have a Stellar Life, Positive Thoughts for an Effed Up World. Or if you're fat in the pockets and you got a little bit of spare change and you want to donate to the channel, I think I have a Cash App link and a PayPal link, and it's always appreciated. It's never expected, it's always appreciated. And with that being said, I want to thank you once again for tuning in to Journey with Red right here on YouTube. And hey, next time, remember, we're talking about worth. Go ahead and make those goals into reality. You already know, Red, love you guys.